Hello everyone and welcome in a new video. As you can see, I got hooked on playing Yorick mid lane. And I hope that this game give you plenty of reason on why Yorick mid lane is a fun and viable pick.
Between breath and grave.
In this matchup, facing Akshan isn't an easy task. Not the worst one, of course, as Yorick level 4 is where you have the best chance to get first blood. In hard matchups, having this rune setup will help you survive the early game while offering you some leeway to do considerable damage in your trades.
To life.
In this game, both jungler were counter-jungling. And Yorick isn't a mobile champion. But following up on certain calls will benefit your team. Sometimes landing one perfect wall will decide the tides of a fight. Once you reach your level 6, you become a different champion. Until now, I couldn't kill Akshan since he would run away and my jungler didn't feel the need to help me do so. With Yorick ultimate, as long there is monsters or minions to kill, you have an infinite amount of ghouls at your service, hence use them wisely.
You will rot.
It is important to keep your maiden healthy and going. Yorick excels in doing monster camps and dragons with the assistance of his ghouls and ultimate. You can have more than 4 ghouls roaming the map if you learn to use your passive correctly.
The Isles remember.
Akshan is one of those champions that have an overloaded kit. After doing significant damage to him, he went invisible and waited for his jungler. I got trapped by the Warwick. Having faced either one of them, I think I would have been victorious. Having only a Vamp Scepter, I managed to sustain most of Akshan's damage. But sadly, it is hard to kill this champion unless I get some items going on. Now, where the mistakes start happening. I decided to swap with Skarner since he wasn't doing very well against Gwen. And behold, I faced the same fate. I think if I poked her more or had Ignite, this fight would have taken a different course. At this point of the game, we were slowly losing. Everyone was hating someone in our team. And again, I died against Gwen due to a simple misplay. At this moment, I was confident that I have everything it takes to win the 1v1 and push for the victory. But, a series of unfortunate events happened. My team ditched me and here I decided to ditch my team and go solo carry mode. My team managed to pick someone in the mid lane. This fight setup felt like a good counter flank. One thing I learned while team fighting, it is always better to release the maiden if you have Cyrilda's grudge completed. This simple decision managed to switch the tides of this team fight to our favor. After getting Baron buff, it is time to split push. I'm not gonna lie, but this technique, as naive as it seems, might be the hardest thing to counter. Even at this stage of the game, my team didn't sort out their problems and a lot of griefing was going on, hence nothing was getting done. Having almost full build, Yorick is at its peak. So I decided to go back to the basics, trap someone and claim an objective. This was a payback for all those failed deaths. As Yorick, as long as Gwen doesn't have flash against you, be assured that you will win every fight when you are stacked. By winning a 1v1 against Gwen, we managed to get one inhibitor. In most scenarios, your ghouls will take down the structure if there is already a pushing wave. At this stage of the game, picking a high-value target should guarantee the win. But, sadly, my team didn't follow up and I ended up dying and the enemy team took a free dragon and Baron. My only mistake was that I trusted my team, and as a Yorick, you don't need a team. Now, I am the embodiment of split pushing. The only way to win this game is by creating a scenario where either I simply 1v5 or by some miracle my team will win the 4v4.
But for the waters, the mist would take me.
But oddly enough, I managed to win the 1v2. And here where the tilt started eating its way into me. As you can see in the minimap, both Warwick and Thresh went from tier 3 tower to me while my team not taking advantage of my pressure.
An eternal ring.
And oddly enough, I almost won the 1v2 again if I dodged the Warwick ultimate.
Die to rise again.
I was still determined to win, and for a while the enemy didn't push further. So I decided to take a chance and go for double inhibs. But sadly, Vayne is a no joke. And I died miserably with only one inhibitor down. This is now a 40 minutes game. Both teams are throwing skill shots in the river to secure the next dragon. I decided to sneak my way into the base. This method is the most effective to secure a win. The one issue in this game was Warwick that could run from any point in the map to my location in an instant. But, if you manage to land your spells correctly, even the wildest beasts can be tamed.
Flesh that will soon find earth. The ruins of these isles rise to smite me.
While we are securing vision for the Elder Dragon, Skarner decided to 1v1 someone that he lost to for the whole game. Why not? Still, I was confident that I can win this game somehow. The only way to win is to push forward. I had only two opponents that I can't kill with ease, Vayne and Warwick. The rest is simply meat to the grinder.
Flesh torn asunder. The final scene begins.
Yes, this is the last fight. Even with my last dying breath I managed to kill Gwen and we lost the game. Did I feel that I wasted my time? Definitely not. To be honest, I enjoyed this hard game more than those boring winning ones. With this, I hope that you have learned something about Yorick, and see you guys in the next video.